I use
TikTok. I use TikTok. I use Facebook. I use YouTube. How about Orange? What social media do you use?
I use Twitter.
Twitter. Oh, okay. What do you use? They're talking over you. I use Facebook too. Facebook. Facebook.
Facebook. Facebook.
I use Facebook.
Facebook.
I use TikTok.
TikTok. Ooh, that's a weird one. Yeah, the United States has banned TikTok because it's coming from China, so it's brainwashing, and they're only putting the bad videos on. So unless you're getting Baidu or the real Dayu out of China, the TikTok you're watching is not good.
Yes.
And you don't even know it.
Yes.
In Canada, the government cannot use TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very bad. It's another way they're reporting something, if you believe it,
Yes.
it's your choice, that China is controlling on media. And you have to remember that China censors what their people see.
Yes.
China's government is communist, your government is communist, but your government gives the people, you, the freedom to go on any social media you want. I have a friend in China, he cannot go on Facebook, he cannot go on worldwide TikTok.
Yes.
He can only go on Chinese-controlled things.
Yes.
Even he has an iPhone. He cannot, the only way Apple got iPhones in China
Yes.
is Apple had to say, yes, you can read all the messages from the Chinese people. That's the only way. So, if they have those pressures on them, do you guys have pressure with social media? Hey? Think about it. You're 13, you're 14. You want to be liked, don't you? You have friends? Friends are important, right? Friends are important.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you guys have social pressures because of social media.
Yes.
What way? Look at the way you're dressed. Look at the way some girls dress. Look at what's on the videos, right? Where do you get your music from in Vietnam?
Where do you get music from in our country?
Yeah.
Where?
BTS, Blackpink. You get it out of Korea.
Yes.
And what do those performers do? They wear wild clothes.
Yes.
And you go to milk tea shops, and what are the girls doing? Maybe a bit older than you.
Yes.
They're changing clothes after clothes, and they're doing selfies
Yes.
with models,
Yes.
right? And they're posting them on social media.
Yes.
Yeah. You girls are just getting into it now at 13, 14. Wait until fashion gets into the life. Would it be fair to say, maybe if your family couldn't afford for you to buy clothes, maybe some friends would make fun of you, of what you wear? Yeah. So you have to really listen to your parents and know the true value of life, because social media is changing the way people are thinking. But I understand China is even worse. And you guys have plastic, right? And you're slowly educating, but I know 8 years ago, they say China is the worst polluter, but I walked on a beach on a 5-star resort in China on the East Sea, and there was tons of garbage, broken, shard glass. You could not walk on the beach. Yeah, really bad. And what's the downside of water pollution? What do people in Phan Rang love to eat? I love to eat muk, right?
Mực.
Mook and barbecue oysters. What's wrong with eating that stuff? What's wrong with eating fish? What's wrong with eating the shrimp?
Does it die?
What's plastic made of? Around the world.
Okay.
Canada, we have a lot stronger laws. We have a lot of recycling. Here you recycle cardboard. Here you recycle plastic. We recycle everything. And we have bins for everything. Yeah, and we have big fines if you get caught polluting. Millions just for an average person if they threw a bottle. But it's normal. I drive down the road and I see even teenagers on electric bikes, they finish a Coke, they just throw it on the road. Right? That's pollution. What else?
Food.
Love, peace, war. What else? What global issue? Air pollution. Yeah, we already, I think, talked about that. Kind of with global warming and that, the ozone and everything. Maybe that's another reason why you guys wear masks too. Because COVID's over.
Yeah.
COVID is over. I went back to Canada, I've had 5 shots. If I get COVID, it's like getting a cold. And it's not going away. But when I ride my motorbike, I don't wear a mask, and a lot of times, my lungs, right? You live by the sea, you have dust. You can see it, and then you go the big trucks with the diesel come by. So your government has laws where they have emission controls. We have it in Canada. Many countries have it. So, what else? Air pollution, water pollution, global warming. But orange.
War.
War.
War?
Yes.
Yeah. Global crisis, that is a big one right now because what is Russia doing? And what is China, the sleeping dragon, doing?
Yeah.
Russia, in my opinion, has invaded the Ukraine to take that country over. It's an independent country. But Ukraine, if you research it, the reason why they're doing it, it's like Ukraine is like Canada. It has many, many natural resources. And that's how Russia makes its money, selling natural resources. So it's bullying and trying to steal a country. And what is China doing? China wants to do the same thing to Taiwan. And I know a Taiwanese man, he says, I'm not Chinese, I'm Taiwanese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And right now, you have Russia and China threatening World War III.
Okay.
So right now, they don't have money because the world banks and the other countries of NATO have put many tariffs and rules on them, right? Restrictions where they can't make money. And I know a person in China, he's admitted his government is supporting their war because China wants Russia to win so they can do the same as Taiwan. But a lot of people, if you think of economy, they believe it'll be cyber attacks through the internet and financial. If you don't have money, you become homeless, right? And right now, what's happening in the country beside you, Thailand, there's many Russian people moving to the southern part of Thailand because they're escaping Russia because they don't want to go and fight in the war. The young men are hiding in another country, and the Russian government is forcing older people like me, men, to fight in their war because they don't have soldiers. Yeah, it's scary. I hope it is. If it does go to war, it'll be cyber and not people dying. Because I've traveled a few countries in the world, and it doesn't matter the culture. We all want the same thing. We want to live a good life. We want to be healthy. We want a good family. We want friends, right? Are becoming more modern, and a lot of times you'll get young ladies who want to marry, but no, I am not living with your family. I am not looking after your family, things like that. So they're becoming modern, but overall, you guys have an incredibly tight family system, which is very good. But look at the countries beside you. India, Bangladesh, very, very poor countries, right? And if you don't make money, you can't have a house to live in. And there's many people that will live on the streets. And then you go around the world, and this morning I was talking to an engineer from Chile, southern South America. And in those places like that, in Brazil, there's thousands of kids homeless on the streets. And what they do every once in a while is they just round them up and they disappear. It's awful. And in Bangladesh, I know, and probably India, how old are you? How old are you?
How old are you?
How old are you? I'm 59.
14? 13?
13? 14? Yeah. So I know in Bangladesh, I've had conversations with men, and you can go and buy a wife, and they're getting married at 13. Yeah. And it's in a small village, you're only paying $500. And somebody, your family, is selling you because they're so poor. They're doing it to survive. They're selling their own children. Could you imagine? No, I don't want it. Could you imagine being your parents saying, "Oh, you're marrying this old man"?
No.
No. Wow. You want to? I hope you all want to find someone that you have many common interests in, and you fall in love, right? And you get married the traditional way, right? Plant trees, yeah. In some countries, yeah, they're planting millions of trees. In Canada, we have laws, even though we have huge forests that are burning right now still. Every time a tree is cut, they're planting new trees. Yeah. But how else? What are we doing right here? Yes.
I can pick litter.
Yes, pick up litter. Yeah. And yeah, you could get a group together, go and clean a beach up, and then turn around and go have a cold drink or a swim.
I recycle plastic bottle.
Yeah, recycling. And I understand you can make some money here.
Yes.
Yeah. We give our plastic bottles and our cans to a lady that we know, and she takes them and makes money.
Please
Yeah.
try to get the answer, please.
How about you? Way over there by yourself. What can you do? What are we doing right now? Are you going to get anything changed if you stay silent? If you stay silent, will you change anything? No. But if you communicate and you go home and you share your lesson with your family, then you educate them on the global issues. And then maybe your dad will go to the coffee shop with his friends, and your mom will go to a milk tea shop with her friends, and they'll discuss global issues. The more people communicating, the more they will be aware of it. And then maybe they can get together and say, government, no, we have to solve this. And that's how you solve a lot of things, right?
Yeah.